What will happen? These are the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. You'll see Detroit and the Chicago Bulls. You look at Chicago, right now trailing 3 games to 1. It's a must-win as they look to scratch their way back into the series.
And Kevin, it's make or break time for them now. They've got to win these next 3 in a row. But they do have 2 of them at home, so it's not out of the question.
Not by any means, Steve. I mean, I know they feel like they're still in this, and they are. If they can not only win this game, but win it big, that might swing a lot of the momentum back their way. And Game 6 would become very interesting at that point.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Monroe and Drummond there inside. Jennings out there with the beast, and it's Butler in at the 3. Now here's Noah. Passes to Butler. To the wing right side. And Rose wide open. He shoots. Here's Noah. Here's Gasol. And another shot. And it's Noah.
That putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Here's Jennings. The feed to Rice. Great touch on the 16-footer. Rice has got his second bucket tonight. First quarter, just over a minute played. Left side Rose. Feeds to Butler. Banked in off the glass. Butler's got his first basket of the night.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And the pass to Jennings for 3. And he gets it to go.
He can become a weapon for them if he gets going early from long range.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Rose passes to Butler. And here's the break. And there's Jennings. That's good on the assist from Rice. Jennings has got 5 points so far.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Rose gets to Gasol. Back to Rose. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Jennings. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw drops for Rose. Rose hits them both.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Here's Rice, defended by Butler. Offensive rebound, Monroe. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Monroe's got his first points of the game. Bulls trail by 5. Outside Rose. At the top of the key, McDermott. The dish to Noah. No one near him. No good. And the Pistons now going the other way. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easy.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against the defense, it didn't really put up much resistance.
Now here's Rose, following the miss by Jennings. And that one's good by Noah. Noah's got his second basket of the game.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams were the best in the charity stripe in the regular season. The Bulls in second.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, when you have numbers like this from the line, not only satisfied, but he's confident. Sure, there are some guys whose numbers help offset the weaker shooters, but overall, this has been a solid team from the line.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Rose kicks to Butler. Outside Rose. Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's Butler missing.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Jennings dishes to Rice. Bulls trailed by 3. McDermott with it. Now guarded by Rice. And Butler, here we go. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
He's been working hard to get good looks, and it's paying off for him early.
For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Drummond with a screen on Butler. Rice kicks to Drummond. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Butler's got his first 2 points of the night. For Chicago, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Gasol. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
Now you gotta love the footwork. How about that turnaround?
The Pistons have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. Here's Rice. Cannot hit. Great defense that time from Noah. Into the Bulls, shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Rice. Here's Butler and the powerful one-handed slam.
Say that one for the highlight reel. That was a terrific thing.
You just got to tip your cap when he makes a play like that.
Most certainly.
Yeah, no doubt. I don't know how he powered that one through the defense.
Here's Rice. Pass to Monroe. Jennings kicks to Rice. The assist by Jennings. 6 points for the Beast.
Someone has to be willing to throw themselves in there, contest the layup.
Noah with a screen for Rose. The kick outside to Butler. Inside and finished off by McDermott. No challenge from the defense there. Clark could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Rice. 6 points for him. Some solid defense from Butler.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Knocked away. And now the Pistons fast break.
The solo alley-oop. That's not something we see too often.
Timed it perfectly. You're right. And caught the defense totally off guard.
I remember Tracy McGrady doing that. First guy I ever saw pull that off.
Gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Outside Rose. Gasol, a screen on Jennings. Kicks to McDermott. Fires for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Noah the screen. Rose passes to Noah. Back to Rose. Butler in the corner. Clock at 6. Right side, Butler. It's Drummond with the rebound. Detroit leading by 3. He lobs it up. Rose with the ball. Now here's McDermott. This is to Rose. Just 5 to shoot. From 12 feet out. No good. Great D that time from Rice. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Butler. And there's another one for the Pistons.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assist. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball.
McDermott with the screen for Rose. To the left wing. McDermott dishes to Gasol. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. The Pistons leading. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. He talked about how his team would respond with their backs to the wall. He said, "We all know that a loss here would be a bitter end to our season. Fortunately, we're on our home floor and convinced we'll be on our way back to their house when this one's over. We wouldn't mind an extra game, guys."
And thanks for that story, Doris. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Mirotic is checked in for Noah. Gibson comes in for Pau Gasol. Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for McDermott. And it's Brooks in for Rose. And a different look here for the Pistons. Jerebko's checked in for Monroe. Kyle Singler comes in for Caron Butler. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for the Beast. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Now here's Butler. He has 6. Here's Mirotic. And that one goes long.
And it is very dangerous.
Detroit making a switch. Monroe's checked in. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Some firepower, Clark and Steve, from this offense.
Kevin, how about the air confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, a little swagger here from this team. They're in a nice groove.
Here's Augustine. Pass to Monroe. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Butler. Shot is off. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Detroit. They lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we're back here at Game 5. What stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
So difficult to get a shot off against this defense. They are really playing hard.
Yeah, they're playing hard, and they pride themselves on making it tough for their opponents.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Ice in its shooting guard. Craig Monroe is out there with Jerebko. Then there's DJ Augustine, and it's Singler in at the 3 spot. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Detroit?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
McDermott's checked in for Butler. Pistons have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Bulls trail by 8. Brooks kicks to Gibson. With the fadeaway. Rebound, Detroit. Rice has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Down low.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Pistons have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one. The first one falls. Chicago making some changes. Joakim Noah's checked in for Mirotic, and it's Rose in for Brooks. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's Chicago. 9-point game. Here's Rose on the money from 12 feet away.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Augustine passes to Monroe. Monroe with a screen on Heinrich. Here's Rice. Trying to get open is Monroe. And the layup is good. Rice has got the lead up to 9 now for Detroit. And Chicago shooting around 40% from the floor here. Heinrich with it. Now defended by Rice. Heinrich kicks to Rose. He dishes it to Noah. From 7, that's good. Noah's got his third basket of the night.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off him, and he took advantage.
Here's Rice. He's covered by Rose. And another hit. Shot made once more from Rice. Rice has got 14.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Rose. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. He kicks it to Heinrich. He feeds it to Noah. And a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in. And it's 8 points for Joakim Noah.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Here's Rice, guarded by Heinrich. The Pistons working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. And another. Once again, shot good from Rice. Rice has got the lead back up to 9 now for the Pistons. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Rose goes in. Heinrich outside. Gibson with it. Working on Jerebko. No good from Gibson.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his first foul. With a break in the action, let's see who are the league's best shooting teams during the regular season. The Pistons, number 1. Number 5, the Bulls.
When you think about the things that make a team competitive, I mean, you have to look at field goal percentage. And the guys on both of these teams have really been shooting it well. That means they're more effective when they have the basketball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Andre Drummond's checked in for Jerebko. Butler comes in for Kyle Single. And it's Jennings in for Augustine. Pistons leading by 9. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And it's Rose penetrating. Heinrich outside. Noah against Monroe. And the Bulls with another miss. For Detroit, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Here's Rice, guarded by Heinrich. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Noah's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Chicago shooting the ball at a 43% rate here in the second. Ball's knocked loose. And now the Pistons fast break. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And now it's a double-digit lead. And the Pistons lead by 11.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Plays like that are telling the story of this game for me so far, Clark. They cannot afford to hand over any more easy points like that.
He's checked in for Chicago. And Detroit with a chance. Detroit leading by 6. And here's Augustine. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Passes it to Monroe. Singler outside. The feed to Augustine. Meeks outside. Basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Puts up a prayer. The shot, no good. And so we conclude the first half. It's Detroit as they wrap up the second quarter on a 15-6 run. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I've got Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Coach, how do you counteract their offense? They really seem to put up a lot of easy points.
Right. Now, a lot lot of it was off of our offense, taking tough shots and not having the floor balance to protect the basket. So, we created a lot of our own problems.
Appreciate it, Tom. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
Okay, guys, everybody pay close attention to what I've got to say, because I want to see us close out this series right here, right now, tonight. If there's something I'd like to see us do as well in the second half as we did in the first, it's get the ball into the low post. They've had no answer when we've gotten it into the paint. We did take advantage of their turnovers, I'll say that. And that was big for us. When they made a mistake and tried to give us points, we didn't let the chance slip by. Let's not mess around. We got a chance to lock this series up right here. Now let's do it.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. You look at the Beast, he's really been playing well.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
Bulls trail by 9. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler at the back. McDermott and Gasol, the duo at the forward. And it's Noah in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. But a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Jennings kicks to Rice. Baseline Jay. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. 18 points for the Beast.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
Gasol setting the pick for Rose. Feeds it to McDermott. Noah dishes to McDermott. Butler with the block. Tries to keep it alive. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Here's Rose. Here's the pass to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Nice shot by McDermott.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Jennings kicks to Monroe. Here's Rice. Floats one. The Pistons working the ball around now. The dish to Jennings. 4 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bulls trail by 6. Outside Rose. Pass to Butler. Rose against Jennings. Butler goes in. Rejected by Rice. With some arc. Here's Noah. Here's Gasol. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Caron Butler.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Chicago shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Pistons leading by 3. Right wing. It's tipped. Butler with the steal. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Gasol's shot is good.
Well, when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to do it and claw their way back in.
And they fed off their defense just as much as their offense in putting this run together.
Shot's good by Rice. Now Rose. He's got 13. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Noah with it. Caron Butler covering. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Inside to Gasol. Stolen by Monroe.
Heads up interior defense there. He was ready for that entry pass.
They get it again. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Chicago needs to do a better job guarding against Butler.
He has 8 points and a block.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good for Ron Butler. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Bulls trailed by 5. Down low, it's tipped. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Jennings, and they convert it last on attempt number 3. Jennings has got 9. Bulls have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. McDermott with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. They set the pick. Rose passes to McDermott. Pass break Detroit. Jennings leading the charge.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Noah with the screen on Jennings. McDermott with the screen for Rose. Noah kicks to McDermott, and he banks in the layup. McDermott's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'd like to know what his percentage is from that range. I mean, it's got to be sky high.
Rice dishes to Monroe. Here's Rice, defended by Butler. Shoots from 12. Jennings kicks to Rice. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one falls for Rice. Here's Rose. He's got 13. Outside Butler. Kicks to McDermott. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gasol. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And it's Detroit's ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. That is good. And it's a 12-point Piston lead.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Butler a screen on Jennings. Rose passes to McDermott. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists in the game. This is to Rice. It's back to Jennings. Monroe down low. Working on Gasol. Monroe's shot is good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Now here's McDermott. He's got 10. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Take a look at what Butler's done. He's got 8 points and 4 assists. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates and grabbing some nice boards, too.
Yeah, he's doing all those little things that are so important.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Detroit.
Guys, one of the themes in this game has been how much of their scoring has come off turnovers.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
Chicago making a switch here. Gibson's checked in, and Detroit will change here too. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Greg Monroe. Detroit leading by 9. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you hear?
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in their last matchup against the Bulls was simply terrific. He finished with 66 points, and as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players, have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
Kirk Hinrich, he's checked in for the Bulls. Pass to McDermott, the 3. Tries again, and they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
For Chicago, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Jennings with the ball. He's got 9. Here's Rice. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Hinrich dishes to Rose. Gibson setting the pick for Rose. It's picked off. And now the fast break. Meeks with the ball. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, that's not really his game. I mean, he shouldn't be shooting the ball from out there.
Nice shot by McDermott.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, but I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
Here's Rice. Following the basket by Doug McDermott. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. No good on the triple. Hinrich kicks to Rose. Gibson setting the pick for Rose. He dishes it to McDermott. He feeds it to Gibson. 5 to shoot. Sinks that one from the post. Now just a 3-point Piston lead.
Things are really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Not sure where it was before, but better late than never.
Here's Rice. 27 points for him. Count it, and the foul. That's on Joakim Noah.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Milicic is checked in for the Bulls. Brooks comes in for Kirk Hinrich. And then for Detroit, Jerebko comes in for Butler. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Outside Rose. Off the pick. No good. And it's Detroit the other way. Here's Rice. He has 30. Lets it go from deep. Augustine no luck. There's the feed to Brooks. Outside Rose. Gibson with the screen on Augustine. Rose double teamed. Back to Brooks. Beyond the arc. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got assist number 5 here tonight.
This is incredible. It's been a 3-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
Here's Rice. Rebounded by McDermott. McDermott's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Outside Rose to tie. That's good. McDermott's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide open look there.
Here's Rice. Bangs home the trifecta. Rice has got 17 points here in the second half.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Doubled by Rice. Here's Rose. And the shot is good. Rose has got 15. Now here is Augustine. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. This ball movement by Detroit. Meeks, good.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Bulls trail by 4. Outside Rose. He kicks to Gibson. Augustine against Rose. Passes to McDermott. And nothing but hair on that one. And Augustine kicks to Meeks. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the stripe. That's good stuff. I mean, that's well done.
For Detroit, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. No good on that one. Kyle Singler's checked in for the Pistons.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
Comes in for the Beast. And he sinks the second.
Well, I'm sure he'd like to have that one back, but making it a 2-possession.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Feeds to Drummond. Now the pass to Augustine. Misses off the right iron. The Beast is checked in for Detroit. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Tom Thibodeau was giving to his team. He touched on his desire to see them make heavy use of the pick and roll for the rest of the game. Keep setting those screens, fellas. Those were his exact words. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And Rose drops them both.
Looking at the game Rose has been having, he's got 17 points, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
With this break in the action, let's show you the NBA's toughest interior defenses in the regular season. Number 5, the Bulls.
You know, they've been dominant thanks to their length and strength and concentration on blocking shots. They knocked a few balls practically out of the arena this season and hope to do the same here in the postseason.
Here's the dish to Mirotic. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know it's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Pass to Rice. 11 feet away. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And I also like the penetration. And they're getting into the paint. They're getting a lot of easy hoops from those strong drives.
And he's good on the second.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Now here's Brooks. Kicks to Rose. Shot from the wing. That's good. Rose has got 19 points.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
The Pistons trailing.
I'd like to see them go 2 for 1 here.
I would too. They need to make this a quick possession and a fruitful one too.
That's good by Rice.
Beautiful dish down low.
There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. And it's Rose penetrating. Dishes it to Gibson. the wing, Brooks. Outside Rose. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. Rose with another miss.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
Here's Rice. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
They really have no option but to go to the instant replay in a situation like this. I mean, the entire series is at stake, and you can't assume anything.
Well, this right here is exactly why the rule was implemented in the first place. Clark, no mistakes can afford to be made at a time like this.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Pistons lead by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. The Pistons leading. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Monroe and Drummond there inside. He's out there with DJ Augustin. And it's Singler in at the 3 slot. Here's Rice trying to get open as Monroe. And there's another one for the Pistons.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
And it's Gasol penetrating, and he gets it to go.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Rice kicks to Drummond. Pass to Augustine. Here's Rice. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Butler. Chicago's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Gasol setting the pick for Rose. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Rose has got the game tied up here for Chicago. So it's Detroit now. And Augustine kicks to Monroe. Monroe with a screen on Butler. The feed to Augustine. Here's Rice. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Singler. McDermott with a steal. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Noah with a screen for Rose. It's Chicago with another bucket.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Here's Monroe. Noah with the block. Passes it to Augustine. Here's Rice. Augustine in the corner. Stolen by Rose. 3 on 3. Poked away. Here's Butler. Here's Noah. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, we're seeing the Pistons unable to defend against Noah.
11 rebounds, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
Well, he showed off how intelligent he is defensively. He understands where the ball is, where players are, what's happening in front of him. And much more aggressive play has led to more free throw attempts for them here in the second half.
You know, that's how you do it, Steve. I mean, defender pressing up on you, you press right back, get into him.
Caron Butler is checked in for Detroit. Jennings comes in for DJ Augustine.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Now here's Rose. He's guarded by Rice. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Misses the 3. Pistons trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
Got to find something, you're right. Here's Rice, defended by Butler. Jennings drives in. 4 on the clock. Trying to get back on track. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Rice.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. McDermott with the screen for Rose. Butler kicks to McDermott. Butler with the ball, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Outside Rose. Lets it go from deep. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Rice passes to Drummond. Feeds to Rice. It's back to Jennings to take the lead. Another 3 for Detroit.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Butler. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw.
Well, despite tying things up, he's still shaking his head, knowing he could have given them the lead.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Trying his luck deep. That one's good. Rice has got 43 points.
Man, they are spreading the floor and letting it fly, really knocking it down from outside.
And I love that gunslinger's mentality, Steve. Playing to win as opposed to playing it safe. I call it prevent offense when you try to protect the lead. Let it fly, let it fly, let it fly.
It's back to Jennings. He feeds it to Rice. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
What a performance. Just look at the game for the Beast. 43 points and also 5 steals. He's a one-man wrecking crew out there.
Well, they have no answer for him at this point.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Chicago with the ball. They trail by 3. Butler dishes to Rose. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Detroit on D. They've held a 12-point lead early. A wide open look for Gasol. And the pass to Rose. Wants to get it off to Noah and does. He kicks it to McDermott. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Can't hit. Monroe the pass to Butler. And he gets it to go. And the Pistons lead by 5.
I'll tell you what, the first half may have been a little slow, but both clubs really picking up the intensity here in the second.
I'll say that's for sure. I mean, things have really ramped up here.
Detroit with the rebound. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Heading it done. Butler with the ball. Butler covering. Butler in the corner. Takes it from 10, and he hits the jump shot.
You know, they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch and into the final quarter.
I'll say they're looking very determined as they try to close this one out.
Rose kicks to Butler. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to a group like that.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Now, don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play?
Rose gets a wide open look. Rose with another miss. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. Stolen by Rose. Jennings drives in. There's the bucket. Good. And now a 9-point Piston lead.
This is outrageous. Every shot they're taking right now seems to be finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They are absolutely rolling.
And the wide open shot from Rose. Buries the long-range jumper. Rose has got 7 points here in this quarter.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that too.
Now the dish to Rice. On deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Rice. McDermott dishes to Rose. Pass to McDermott. Kicks it to Noah. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Rose. No good with the triple.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, you can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
And now Rose running the floor all by himself.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Nice shot by McDermott. Pistons leading by 4. Here's Rice. At the elbow, it's Drummond. Here's Rice. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Rose against Jennings. Rose double team. And Detroit has possession. Outside Butler. Lets it go with the 3. And that one's good.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Rose with the ball. And Jennings picks him up defensively. And he gets it to go. 16 points for Butler.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Bulls trail by 6. Here's Rose. Craig Monroe with the rebound. Monroe's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's Jennings. Dishes it to Rice. It's back to Jennings. Clock at 6. Detroit needs to get off the shot. That's good. And now it's an 8-point Piston lead.
He's been hot here in the 4th, contributing big at the right time.
Well, he's basically hitting everything he's throwing up. They're 4 for 4 shooting here in the quarter.
Rose passes to Butler. Doubled by Rice. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Lock at 6. Rose against Jennings. Rose, no good.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
1:52 left in the 4th quarter.